Alright.
Okay, for like the next few minutes, would anyone want to join up, get a dub or two? I don't know. That'd be tight. No, it's Sam. Damn, Mito, I got you. No, y'all can discuss. I did mad research for anybody that would have to like do shit tonight, essentially like towards their character. Like anything I was told to research was researched.
Get it. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, so I can't more or less roll any dice for like the next probably 8 minutes, but if you guys want to set
What
RP
happened?
and go into the room and roll against each other, because like if you know how to play, then you guys can like roll against each other and do some shit like with each other for the next, if you want to set the stage more or less, walk around, say what you're doing, try words.
Good old without the plot. Let's go.
Hey, hey,
Plot.
boys. Since today's gonna be the last day, are you ever gonna have like 2 minutes? That way I can ask you a question alone when it sometime today.
Oh yeah, I'm off all day. I'm trying to get all like everybody squeezed into D&D in the next like 4 hours. That would be ideal.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I just need 2 minutes, so just whenever you get like some free time type shit, or just whatever.
Shit, well that's not whose problem is that? Exactly. Fuck. It's nobody's problem right now. Or
Bro,
ever.
I thought V was in the village, bro.
He's talking about like literally that she's in Australia. Literally.
Shit,
well, figure it out.
people just gotta make. Yeah, people just gotta make do.
People got special shit at that point.
She's a strong shinobi. We'll get it figured out. She'll get it figured out too.
Cool and V. They got it. They good. Alright. So what are y'all saying to these frogs? What's going on? What's the initiative going like?
Oh. I felt like we talked to them already, and they wanted to fight the sages and stuff like that.
Nah, you didn't talk to them. The last thing I remember that happened, for the first time that I remember that happened, last time that happened, Flash about to fight a frog, Mark about to fight a frog, and Yosa, I don't know, Yosa's about to talk to a frog. I'm on the tree literally watching y'all doing all of this shit, meditating. And it's, I think, 5 frogs.
Oh no, it's 7, dude.
4 or 7, alright, it's 7 frogs. No. Okay, alright, bet.
Dude, you guys let 4 minutes go by. My phone's pretty much gonna be at 75%. It's gonna be fucking insane. She's got this fast charger, man. It's crazy.
Well,
So one of the frogs look forward at you as you say that. They say, of which sage creature do you hail under? Human. Oh yeah, they all kind of like hop back into a group, and they all unsheath little samurai swords. And they're like, is this a snake? Pretty much the environment is similar hunting grounds. So for their, even though humans don't quite understand no matter how much they're taking on the sage, it would seem the frog says, you know, you would go there to hunt sometimes each other, like snakes eat frogs, you know, and frogs will also eat some snake food. So it's like, no, it's always, they're pretty much similar on the food chain.
I say, what's up? Oh, I look at him. Well, you go ahead, Flash. Um, I look at you, I'm like, oh no, I'm not a toad. Last time they were talking about fighting sages, I just raised my hand and I was like, I'm not a sage, but can I fight you? And they, you know, somebody came up and squared up with me. I can't help you on this one.
It was two frogs pulled up. One was about to fight Flash, and one was about to fight Smart. That's what was going on. It wasn't like they was fighting all of us. It was really like a 1v1.
Yeah,
type.
they wanted to fight sages.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yosa, that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, they wanted to fight, so.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
I don't know if you have a. I don't know. They stopped us if they wanted to fight sages. I felt like it was on hostile terms last time. I'm not too sure. I felt like there wasn't a choice on the matter. I felt like they just told every sage to step up and face them.
Well, so far we got a snake sage,
respect way.
and that kind of like put them on hostile manner. Like before, they were just like rolling in, you know, just like their own like pack, feeling overconfident, trying to be brooding, because they're like youngsters, you know, like they're youthful. But yeah, after hearing snake, they were like, "Yo, what?"
I just look at him. I'm like, "Yo, can I still get my 1v1? Like, I'm not affiliated with anything or anyone. I just want to fight the guy that was about to fight me."
Yeah, let me grab this. It should be chill.
Oh, that's a good call.
One of the frogs grabs his sword and points it at the boy with the white hair, in the red robes, and says, "Kotaro, you killed my family, and now you will pay."
Whoa! I look at Flash. I'm like, "Yo, homie, what the fuck have you done?" Like, what is he talking about?
No.
Alright!
No, I'm fucking around. Yeah, he looks over at the other kids. He's just like, unless any of you guys are like sages in alliance with Toad, like, looks like you'll either have to pass them or we gotta dip.
I raised my hand and I was like, "Yo, can I be a Toad Sage? Could that squash this little squabble? Like, if we can avoid a fight, let's avoid a fight." Like, well, since nobody's sages, I'm throwing hands, or...
Yeah, I'm logging in right now.
As I see Yosa getting ready, I'm like, I excitedly pull up my twin swords. I'm like, well, fuck, let's get it.
Alright, it's loading now. for the initiatives in about 2 seconds.
As I'm meditating 45 feet away, I start to feel chakras of different Shinobi.
You're in.
This is my
You're in
request
the
to come in.
Leaf Village.
Yeah, I know.
We
This was just
traveled,
my
like,
request to be able to
3
get
days
added in.
out. Could he? Could he?
I mean,
Like,
you guys are less than a day out for real. I mean,
And I can
Yeah.
feel you. I can feel you quicker to be able to like. I can sense your guys' chakra aura, so I'll be able to track exactly where you are as long as I'm within 30 feet.
if we're a day half out, I don't think it'd be 30 feet. But
I'll just keep traveling until like 10 plays, 10 to 15 plays maybe.
I could have just left a note back at the crib and be like, "Yo, I left to go help my friend to the State Cavern." I'm like,
Okay.
like this is the day we left.
Alright. And then y'all do y'all mission then. I'm gonna sit back and let me know when I'm needed.
No, I was doing that as in like a segue to like let you find your way there. Like giving you context of being able to know like, oh, this is where the niggas are at, because like right now you have no clue where the fuck we are.
Yeah, here's the thing. That's the thing for him, but like it's more or less up to the group. I mean, you guys wouldn't mind if Toby jumps in. Like, would it make sense for your suspension of disbelief? He senses like a large chakra presence walking through the village. He sneaks by like.
I feel you, homie.
Alright, yeah. Okay, to be fair, I can't come in for like what, eight more turns maybe? Is that cool? And then that's kind of me traveling, coming to y'all. I got the message and perception check.
Probability, bro.
Yeah, probability check.
Alright, so Toby, you roll the 20, then everybody can roll an initiative on these frogs.
I already rolled our initiatives.
Okay, I'm about to run my initiative real quick. Hold on. Y'all ready? Can I hit that shit now?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
they were.
Alright, I'm about to roll my D20. I just did what the fuck y'all shit up. Alright.
Alright, man. 10 turns.
No, that was after
10
they
rounds.
talked shit. That was after they were like, let's fight. He was like, oh, let's go. like you want to fight? Well, let's get it. Like, yeah, we were kind and courteous, and they wanted to fight us because like Flash was a different sage nature, like straight up. Like, I think they just wanted to fight a sage. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
No, they'd mentioned they were sage frogs. You guys were like, oh, sages. Like, we're sages. And like, oh, you're fucking sages, bro. But, yeah.
Feel you. I feel you.
Alright, the frogs have rolled.
Well, Flash and I rolled 1v1s. From the frogs? I felt like a frog side G2 would be ridiculous.
Yeah, you just gotta roll initiative, bro.
Yeah, you rolled a 1. Flash and I rolled a 16, Flash rolled a 15.
Yeah,
That's
Flash
a
made a
little
good suggestion to keep it to just taijutsu for charisma. You're welcome to roll a charisma, Yosa.
I looked at them and I'm like, are we fighting until incapacitation or until death? I want to know their intentions. Like, seriously, like, they're upset that you're a snake sage and they're hostile. Okay.
Yeah, one in the back crowd of the frogs points a sword towards Godoro. He's just like, I like how this kid talks, kid. Yeah.
I keep on forgetting they're youngsters.
All right. I didn't see Smart's initiative, but I can do them first.
What? Yeah, I wrote it soon as you said.
Wait, how many people wrote an initiative?
And then, are you taking part, Flash?
What?
Shit. Nah. Alright, then another frog steps up for you, Flash. He's just like, we're keeping this to 1v1s at least. Alright, this frog. So, yeah, they're just in the back line, dude. Just watching, hooting and hollering. So pretty much, Smart, you'll go before your frog, but then Yosa and
quick,
Flash, your frogs go before you.
Am I out?
Okay.
Type shit. Mine was 10.
Wait, is everybody fighting?
It was 10 rounds, so pretty much...
Challenge with everybody? Because I don't care about this.
You didn't step up.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in too, because I'm not a sage, so I'm just sitting back too.
So,
Alright.
wouldn't that one frog go first?
We'll do, yes. Smart, we'll do you first, so you can go before your frog. The other two frogs will go before the other two players. You're welcome to run in. He's just got a sword, you know, kind of posed up to the side. Orange tone.
Okay. I do a spinning cartwheel attack with my twin swords.
Break that shit down. It's too sticky.
Bro, Sam,
Ooh,
what was that stuff you were
20.
saying about twin swords? You gotta like take a feat to use the other hit or some shit?
No, that was something else. That was something else. That was something else. I'm good. I just misread
So,
something.
did we ever figure out exactly how we want to do the damage roll before I do this? Okay then. I thought the short sword was a 1d6. Is it a 1d4?
I think that's a 6, yeah.
Alright. So, I got a 20, like nat. So, is that a critical?
So you double the 3 and double the 1 and then add 3. So it'd be 6 plus 2 for 8. 11 damage. Solid,
And then
actually.
Double to 22, isn't it?
Nah. You double the 3 to make that a 6 and you double the 1.
Nah.
Well, still, that's still a decent hit. I still did it, you know. Still, first good step into battle. I'm pretty proud of it.
Do what y'all gotta do, frog sages. Well, I'm trying to roll a perception ahead to see what's going on ahead.
If you guys, since I'm standing off to the side, all you guys gotta do is ask me, and I can easily convince these toads to tell us their chakra technique and their school of magic. You won't even have to roll to get it.
Nice. That boy got that Nindo.
Yeah, I need to be able to use my action to ask. That's why I was seeing
Yeah,
if I
he's
can
still
be
in the first round. He's got 9 other rounds besides this one wait, which is all the frogs and all the people doing their turns 9 more times. So the faster you guys pump out your turns, the faster Tubby will
Yeah, so
appear.
don't waste your time. Don't waste your shit trying to find out. Just last until that, and I'll hop in and make them. Okay, yeah. You right, but I hope it ain't too late. You feel me?
If a person got it, then they got it. That's still part of the shinobi shit. It don't matter.
Yeah, it's just a different aspect. True. I agree with you, so. But we gotta turn out these turns so he can.
I just don't want y'all to find out too late. They might got something too crazy. You know what I mean?
I can understand.
Nah, it's not even that. It's two different. It's just. I understand what Flash saying. I also understand what Yosa's saying. So both of them, Nobody wrong. So it don't.
Alright, just let me know.
I feel you, my nigga. But, is it the frog's turn?
Yes, it is going to hydrification and start throwing its hands together and go blah, and it just like kind of what's his name on Sasuke's team where he could just like turn himself into water. So he's got that going on, and then he's gonna move 5 feet back from you.
Put my swords up. Like, that's a fancy technique.
Smarts. Oh no, yeah, like he just steps back.
Well, hydrification's something I actually haven't studied before, so I'm gonna be a little cautious when it comes to attacking him.
Oh no, yours would go before you. Or wait, no, that was Flash's frog. That wasn't Smart's frog. Spell was tripping. My bad. So yeah, Flash, rather. Yours is made of water, and it rolled back. Oh, I thought both your guys' frogs went before you. Like he went first on his, and then it's your guys'.
The frogs rolled an 18, 13, and a 15.
Oh shit, so if you rolled a 16, then yeah.
1.
With your pluses. Alright. So yeah, before this thing does anything, you said you're just running up on it? Fair enough.
Fuck him up, Flash!
I may not have time. The total of the 8 as it kind of like does a hop off with the 4 legs and boom. Oof, right. We're just gonna make it way more badass.
I'm trying to tell you.
Alright.
Yeah, you still fucked him up, kinda, though.
Your power's on hold, bro. It's on layaway right now. It's okay. So is mine. Don't even trip.
I'm excited for my new attack.
So as you run up, you see this frog go to do some hand signs, but then you just conk it on the top of your head with your blade. And you kind of like, you know, cut into its bits and blood like ripples out as you jump back with the sword kind of like marked up at a 90-degree angle. Like next to your face. You'd see the blood like run down the fucking blade's edge. He's like, ah. That's a bit serious, don't you think? Because it's like a heavy weapon, so even if you were trying to hold back, probably couldn't. Like you don't have the ability to do non-lethal damage right now with this weapon. Alright. Yeah, he stances back up then, like more confident. He's like, alright, yeah, that's more like it. He looks over to the other frogs. He's like, let's not go for any kills. Like, we wouldn't want to make the great Toad Sage unhappy, you know. But I guess on his turn, if you've taken your action, your movement, he is going to, yeah, dude, just throw up another hand sign. As you see him spit out a giant water bubble, he shapes it into the shape of a frog and then throws it next to him as it lands. And then it runs up on you and attacks you. Splashes. But there's no way it's this powerful. That's fucking insane. That's amazing. Okay, so it's not going to be that one. Yeah, we're going to use the other one. Okay, yeah. This is going to be how much? You said 15? Alright. It broke. Let's see. What is this? Oh, crazy. Okay, crazy. Dude, this thing's tight as fuck. Alright, well, it does a 1d8 plus 2, so that's not too bad. Make this damn dice roll ever work. So you'll take 8 damage as the water kind of toad runs up on you, and it just does an uppercut with the quickness. More or less not even moving. Huh? Nah, it uppercuts you, but it doesn't look like it's more or less moving, as it's like transferring and making the air molecules in the air in front of it like turn into where it should be, type shit. Like it looks like it's flash stepping at you. His moves down to Yosa.
Doesn't Yosa's frog go before him?
Okay. Okay, it's going to throw its hands together, and then suddenly a dampering mist overtakes you and the frog you're fighting, all the way out to the borders of the edge, where Flash and the water frog are fighting, and like John and his frog are fighting. Like you'll be in between them. Yeah, you're a heavy obscuring mist. Ooh, okay. And on your move, you'll have to make a perception check. Oh, you gotta make a perception check, but it is now your turn. See if you notice the frog hiding in the mist. Do 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 do. Damn, let me check. Dude, really? Nah, that's a plus a dex, but it does matter. Yeah, it'll be your dexterity modifier plus if you have perception as a skill. You don't see anything. It's got a +2 on it and it rolled a 20. You don't see anything.
I'm weak as fuck. Hey, yo, so you all your shit right now.
Because heated.
Dum, 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 dum. Boom. Fair enough. No, didn't you action to use your Scorch Cloak? Ah.
I
No,
roll
you
a
can do that
perception
now.
on Yosa. I just roll a perception on Yosa.
Yeah, you would see him as he's not hiding. And you rolled like past the DC of the mist.
Yeah, I'm just because I just seen them pull out this, you know, this scorch whatever, and I just want to
Like a glow.
describe it. That's it.
All right, so essentially, you're sitting in a tree. You see Flash fighting a water frog that's run up on him, and the frog that he was initially fighting behind that. You see Smart fighting a frog, like, you know, kind of going at it. And in between, you just see a thick mist. And over in one of the corners of the square mist, you see like a glow. It's more or less like orangish yellow. And then you're squinting through it, and you see the height and shape of what would be Yosa.
All right.
Yeah, dude. What is the speed of Violent Whirlwind? Let me scope this. Foot line. So for this turn, so for next turn, you would see the toad in front of you, but as it didn't overtake the total amount of mist would fill in after you blow your breath. So you blow out a great breath, and you see the toad like mid sneak off, and it's, you know, it just looks over as there's a clearing in the mist, like only a bubble for you. No viewers outside of the mist would be able to see this.
Is it back at the top? To you.
Yeah, let's see. I guess Smart, the shark, or not shark, fucking there's a lot of shark moves I'm looking at. I guess the toad that would be attacking you, rather, will kind of throw up some hand signs. And then throw up its hands. As it throws up its hands, you have to make a dex saving throw. Smart.
Oh, let me see one thing real quick. Good. I got it. I wrote an 11.
Okay, you do not succeed as water spikes start forming from underneath you and then just pierce upward. You take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. For 3 plus the int, which I don't think young toads have very much. Nah, they have none, so it's just a 2d6.
Okay, then so it's just 3 damage. Okay. As I step back, like slight cuts on my face, arms, and legs. I'm like, that's a nifty ass jutsu you got there. I was
Because
I like
of the
Blade
water
Steel better.
spikes.
But as I look at him, I was like, you sure you want to continue this battle?
Says, yeah, I'm still in it to win it. Like, I've still got a few more tricks up my sleeves. He looks down the line at the other 2 toads. He's just like, so do my friends.
I was like, tricks up your sleeves. I throw down my swords as I clap my hands to perform a wind wall. I was like, I have a few tricks of my own. As like the wind begins swirling around me, it picks up speed to become like 360 down around me. That's my turn though, so it would go to Flash.
Okay, Flash on you. Very nice. Should probably run up and just try just punching this thing then.
I'm knocking his jaw out.
For the 9 with the lightning. As it goes over to Yosa. I guess, Yosa, the one that was standing in front of you, I think it has this. He's going to 30-foot sticky liquid blast, man. 12 dexterity save. Oh, no, then I guess that would have been you, my bad. I was thinking about, like, what... Right. This isn't a miss, so, like, what could you really do? Besides nearly the same thing. So you had 12 dex save, Flash. As you are now restrained in a gooey liquid. Everything in the area for 30-foot cone in front of you guys, like pretty much a lot of the fighting room, becomes difficult terrain. On failure, you're restricted. You can repeat the save at the end of your next turn. This does not affect toads. As it seems like, yeah, you're just covered in some toad mucus. Yeah. Alright, so I guess if that was his, Yosa, your toad would, yeah, probably do the same. 12 dex save, man. He's gonna try to blast you with toad mucus as well.
Him and his clone will both have to do a dex save.
For red. Oh man, I wish muting worked. Check your Facebook in like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, you also popped up a wood dome, or half a wood dome at least.
It's an area of effect attack. Yeah, it essentially would like dip over the dome and just swash around and sludge until it like kind of hardens out a bit.
Your dexterity save. Well, if it's you and your clone.
For what indeed, Murad? For what indeed? No, I'm sorry, I'm about D&D stuff. So you rolled a dex check then, Yosa? I do not see it. No, I don't even see it on the chat. Oh wait, there it is. The 7.
3 and a 7.
Alright, yeah, you fail as well, so you're restrained to the end of your next turn. You'll roll one for your clone as well, which I could have taken. Yeah, you guys are just restrained, bro. You cannot... Yeah, I can read the exacts. It's pretty much like you can't do actions besides speaking, if I'm not mistaken. Your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. Like... Does it say anything about like helping with that? Let's see. As an action in your state of heat and cooling temperature on your body drastically. Reaction when hit with a non-magical melee weapon. You can spend 5 superheated. Turn failure takes damage. Drops the weapon. 5 cube. As an action, you can target 5 cube with your water. Change for evaporate and blind body. I mean, you can make fog with it. That's kind of tight. I don't think it would help you, bro. I mean, if you just try to, like, heat up your body, it would just harden the mucus into, like, a tough, boogery state. And just help the process.
So is it back to the top?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
And you have an air wall in front of you, right?
Yep. Or air dome. Yeah, but yeah. They get disadvantage on attack those.
Okay, so this thing is going to, as a bonus action or reaction, convert chakra at high speed propelled from its feet, moving 15 feet in any direction, including straight up. You can double its cost to make an unarmed action afterwards. So he says this is the last of it, as he throws back his fist and just propels through the air wall and goes for the disadvantaged attack. Rolling the 1, missing completely and hitting a tree.
I look behind me and I'm like, you really did mean this is it.
Taking the 6 damage. As all the other frogs start laughing at him and shit.
I pick up my
Can y'all
sword
wrap
and
this up? Jesus.
I pick up my swords and I walk over to him. And I'll reach my hand and I'm like, are you gonna continue fighting? Or are we gonna call it an end?
He just, like, you know, grabs your hand and, like, gets up and he looks over to the others. He's like, alright. They're clearly decent enough, Shinobi. So what are you guys passing through for?
As we said before, to take my friend to the snake domain.
The Snake Mountains. Alright. As, you know, he and all the others kind of get, like, some jitters. They're like, alright, so, you guys seem pretty cool. Tell you what. If you say that you didn't see us, we'll just show you a shortcut through the woods to get to the border of the Ryuji Cave. Pretty much if you... Yeah, like if you don't make... That's horrible. Any better? Alright, so pretty much like if you don't make mention of these toads to anyone, like they'll show you a shortcut through the woods to the edge of Ryuji Cave Mountains.
I played off my blood off my swords and sheathed them. I'm like, sure.
There's no way to remove that. You actually have to roll strength saves. Or dex saves, rather.
Can I don't want to get near it.
As you and your clone just tear through it easily. Flash afterwards, you know, tearing through, just huffing and puffing, grabbing his chest, like, whoa, looking around. But you guys make your way through different cuts and weaves through the forest line. As you notice Kahaku-sensei kind of look over and he's like, nice. This is going to save a considerable amount of time, as the frogs, you know, have a region near Ryuchi Caves, and they know the layout of this land like their own. So, you guys would essentially only have 1 day to the caves, after traveling with the frogs in and out of, like, hunter territory and, like, natural predators. They said they've also been keeping a watch on, like, some shinobi action, but they had to tell if you were rogues or not, you know, or just, like, regular kids passing through. But yeah, essentially you guys got one more set of days probabilities before you reach Ryuji Cave. Toby, you would have caught up to them at this point, as you just, like, run out of like a clearing in the forest, you know, you explain that you went to school, you noticed a lot of people were missing from class this time, more than usual. So you seeked like counsel within the village, and you were told that you see them like leaving the village in this direction.
Well, let's do this probabilities.
Doing it right now. I'm about to do my check real quick.
No, you don't have to. We're talking about Yossa's. I know this.
Good thing there's a lot of you guys, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need perception checks from everybody.
Let me know when y'all go so I don't do it. Who just went?
I went a.
Yeah,
I'm about to go. Alright, I'm going right now. Nobody go.
Damn.
Five.
Alright, so nobody senses anything. These guys just, you know, get led to the edge of the forest side. Alright, dude. Watch the boy just get it.
Regardless of what I roll, I actually sense whatever is within 30 feet of me. So.
Okay, so some of the frogs, you know, they're kind of walking on the ground.
No. They have to be behind at least something that's worth 3 mud walls. It's a mothership, but if you're talking about trees and shit, it has to be 3 mud walls worth of tree. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
The frogs,
I would
you
like
guys
for
are
you to start
walking
off by.
through the forest.
I would like for you to. Okay.
You guys are starting to open to a clearing, and it's like on top of a high cliff, to near 90-degree drop off into a bottom part, like more forest, but then it just opens to a large mountainside, and a bunch of other mountains kind of littered off throughout the forest, and then behind that is just a large mountain range. So the frogs are like, you know, this is as far as we can take you, but yeah, we're gonna head back on our way. Yeah, you're welcome to come with if this was as far as the summer you were going, but yeah, we're out of here. No, the frogs start, you know, hopping off. As they're hopping off, some of them just stop and they start looking at each other, and they say, I think we were tracked by some snakes up to this point as well, so be prepared for that.
So, is this the point where we need to get Yosa to, or do we need to get him further than this? Because I don't want to leave with the frogs if I ever got Yosa to his destination.
That's up to you cats, man.
What's going on?
Kind of seems like we're coming up on like
Yeah,
a
you're like half a day to like out from Ryuchi Cave, but you know, this is as far as the frogs will go as guides. They're like, yeah, fuck this. This is the land of the snakes. You guys were cool fighting y'all, but we're out. So you guys are welcome to venture back.
I jump off from the tree, I stretch, and I'm like, finally, Jesus. How can...
Oh, man, we were moving. We did a probability roll.
But he was just going through trees probably though. We were walking. Because we ended off the way it looks is just kind of like, imagine us going into a cave and pretty much the toads are either like, just imagine it looking to where the toads are too big to go in the cave, kind of like that scenery type shit.
Yeah, I was not fucking with the toads at all. I was just chilling, literally just watching them.
So I'm all the way down to and I ask just in general. So what's our next move?
I'm taking
Alright,
Yosa
where we
to his
going,
destination.
Naja? Naja?
Do you want us
Okay.
to take you to Ryuji Cave, or are you cool trying to make a day and a half journey there on your own? Or a half day journey there on your own?
I have no reason to take this path.
Wait, what?
I have no
Is this as far
reason to
as you wanted
forego
us to
this
come,
path.
or we going further?
So, I'm gonna try a charisma check between his sensei and the frogs. So I rolled a wisdom
I'm
check
going
on
as
his
far as
sensei.
you say, as long as the moment you say, all right, this is where I need to be,
Can I
and
do a
I'm out.
charisma check?
Flash, what's going on through your mind?
So you also say, I'm good, I'm chilling.
So we should probably go with just as backup, just in case.
All right, go.
Okay, I agree with that.
I don't mind walking with you guys until I get you to your destination, but I have no reason to further on this path just because it won't affect me at all. So what I can do is, as long as you guys stay close, we'll at least know what's coming within 30 feet, so no one can attack us that quickly without us knowing.
All right,
Oh, we'll
whoever
make
you
the
are.
most of these probability rolls.
So,
Oh yeah. All right, let's get it.
alright, so the sensei rolled high enough on his or not charisma rather, but wisdom to more or less realize that since it's only half a day's travel, and you guys want to ensure the safety of your friend to get there, he's going to try to broker a deal with these toads. You know, he's going to exchange with him some Ryu, possibly service or a token that he has, for them to wait, you know, a bit of hours for you guys' return.
Okay.
Alright, they met. He's gonna roll. Nah, it was a tempting offer. They were thinking about it at first. But in the end, they just broke and they said they can't, you know, risk their lives for strangers. But, you know, they bow to you guys for the fun and hanging out. You know, they thank you. So they start hopping off to the forest. The sensei looks back like, might as well be on then. He just lights up a cigarette and starts walking into the woods towards Ryuji Mountains. Alright. Probability check before you hit the entrance.
I roll low. I roll 14. What the fuck?
Perception checks again, bro.
It made me roll twice. Bro, what up?
Say perception's dexterity, isn't it?
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so Toby, you would send some chakra underneath the group. Yoso, you would feel rumbling throughout the ground underneath you. Okay, so dex checks from the group.
Do a dex check. 9. I rolled a 9 plus.
Everybody roll higher than 9 at least. Damn. Everybody roll higher than 4 at least. Everybody roll higher than 4 and 7. Damn, bro.
I'm about to 10.
Wait.
Yeah, dex is added.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
In acrobats or some shit.
I just rolled a 13.
Yeah, I can give it to you. Acrobatics would be tight. You try an acrobatic maneuver instead of natural reflexes since you've got the heads up on the potential strike.
Well, me personally, like I said, Void, like I said, me personally, I sense it where it's coming from, so I was already ready to jump out.
No, so it's either going to be a natural dexterity save, or if you have acrobatics skill, you could try an acrobatic maneuver.
You know
to
what's
escape
crazy?
it, since you have
I
heads
do
up.
not have acrobats as a skill, so I'm out of there.
But what's your guys'
Either way,
totals?
dexterity.
I did.
So I have a.
Yeah,
So
mine's
I
is
rolled an 11 basically, bro.
Alright, I got an 11.
let's say I got a 13.
Alright, looks like Flash and Sam. You've got 2 attempts on armor break as everybody clears the area as a large hole is formed as 2 giant snakes break up out underneath the ground.
What? Well, you said what are we doing on armor break? Is that strength or a dex?
Everybody make it out
So
of the cave if
16
you
and
can by me.
25.
I know what we can do.
Jesus. Word. I mean, I don't know.
I'll take the I'll take the
16
next move
AC break
if
on
they're
Sam
stuck
and then
inside the
25 on
cave.
Flash. As a large hole is formed in the ground underneath you guys, everyone but Sam and Flash is able to dip out in time. As 2 snakes bust up out the ground, you kind of get hit, you know, with the force momentum and the sides of their bodies as scales like pull you upward. That would be Sam with the 11 and you with 19.
Okay, it didn't break on me unless you add pluses, but
Yeah.
if there ain't. But so what's going on? What's the RP?
So it'll be 10 damage to Flash and... Or no, 10 damage to Sam, 14 to Flash.
Alright. You're at negative? Swear to God, dude.
Let's roll for initiative real quick, so we can do something to help him.
Oh, from the frog. Oh, dang,
He
you
didn't
should've
get any
said
rest though. He should have got rest though. It's been a day or
No,
something.
you guys would have... Yeah, you guys would have had more than enough time for a long rest. It would have been about 3 days of travel.
Yeah, Flash, you got some rest, bro. Let's figure out a way to get y'all outside of the cave, and then. And Void, is there a way that multiple people, even though we only have one action, is there a way that 2 people can perform their one action together, like at the same time?
It'll have to be somebody's reaction and another person's action.
Okay.
And the chakra will be.
Because I need somebody who can enhance a flame.
Yosa.
We'll get the snakes outside of the cave. We'll get us outside the cave and leave a flame and try to, block us with them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that or initiative between you guys and the 2 snakes.
Like, I'm rolling the perception to see what the fuck
These
everybody's
snakes,
at.
these snakes are inside that cave. So if we
I'm
can
rolling
block,
initiative. Because snakes just came out of the ground, and they're not
Alright.
friendly.
I rolled a 13, so what's going on? Like,
I rolled an
13.
18.
So essentially after you and
for, like,
Flash kind of fall, there's a big circle in the ground. You have the 2 giant snakes in the middle of the circle, with you guys at one opposite end of the rest of the group.
Okay. At the opposite end of the group.
Yeah, from the circle. So like if there's a circle, there's you guys at one end of it, them at the other. The 2 snakes
Where
are in
are
the
the
middle
snakes?
of the circle. The snakes
They're
are in
inside the
middle of
cave, right?
Yeah. Well, the cave in of the ground, rather. Yes.
yeah, this one.
All right. So initiative totals, G.
I rolled an 18. Because that was my thing.
You have to roll. Ooh! Bro, Murad, if you can hear me, bro, I just scored that lobbyist goal. Jesus. Everybody roll an initiative?
No, I'm about to roll mine now.
Did I just roll a 2, bro? I was about to say I rolled a 16.
Yeah. If you guys roll, just let me know your totals.
2.
I rolled a 16, adding, decks and that stuff. Unless it matters, I will not add that shit.
No, that matters.
I got an 18.
I got it too.
So I think it's Sensei, Smart, Sam, Flash, Toby, Yosa.
Two.
Ah.
Yeah, unless.
Try for these snakes.
All right. What's the move, Sensei? I just asked Sensei, what's going on? What are we doing? Oh wait, I'm not even there. Am I there?
Yeah, you're on the opposite side.
You're on the opposite side, so I'm with Flash basically.
The Sensei basically says, just let me handle this.
We gotta link up with the team. We have to deal with these people. All right.
Damn. Dude's a fucking monster. Alright. What do you have? Oh, God. Okay, let me check some shit real quick for the Sensei. Might be a fucking god, actually. Yeah, that's insane. So, yeah, he's pretty much going to use a free action and try to charisma check the snakes. Like, you know, I'm here to see the old Grandmaster again. As per, I'm one of his old students. It's not a lie. It's probably pretty impressive throughout the crowd as you guys hear that. You know, like, oh shit, this dude has actually trained with the Great Snake Sage. A legend. So let's see.
Let's go.
He ends up beating them out of the charisma for one. The other, yeah, as well, man. They just kind of look to each other and just hiss as they dip back into the ground. He has had a hand sign ready, doing the, you know, quicker than most young students could see thing. So as you guys look to him talking, you'd look down and suddenly he'd just have a hand sign ready for an intelligence check, man. See if you guys know.
Okay.
I'm like, Flash, are you okay?
Yeah, you and him know that
20.
that's the Great Fire Annihilation Jutsu.
Jesus Christ, man. This man was going hard. From the gate. No fucking around.
The perception to see what hand sign the
Teacher had.
Oh, oof. Alright. Whoever's seen those.
I want that.
As you guys make your way through
Tell
the
me.
rest of the rocky lands, you know, the Sensei looks over you, Toby. He's like, you are not yet ready for such a great jutsu.
Tell me what I need to do to be ready.
You guys make your way to the base
What
of
did
a
you shoot
mountain.
the fireball at?
No, he was just ready to shoot one.
Oh, I didn't use
You've
it.
seen him
You
weave
decided to
up,
prep.
like,
Oh,
yeah, the
alright,
fireball
alright.
sign, but
just
then
letting
with
him know
so
that,
many
like, yo, I
afterward.
might be. Might have been.
Hey, Void, is there a way I can kind of sense that power to try to determine what I need to do in life to get that to help me with training?
Bro, fucking high-ass level, dog. Real talk. Just the realest talk, bro. Just a high-ass level,
Yeah.
dog.
It's just a level cap for. It's a certain level jutsu within the fire style.
I mean,
Nothing fancy. You just gotta
there's
get.
a way to do it, but fuck if I say nothing.
Fuck if I say nothing. Alright, so you guys reach the base of a mountain where you see a large cut, like, opening into it. There's some ruins and some weird, like, graphs all along the entry ledge. There's two stone, like, waist-high pillars with orbs in them, like, fixated in the
Wait, so
middle
have we
with some
met up with
glyphs.
these guys again?
Who was that? I'm sorry.
It was me. I know, but we were at the opposite end, though. That's what I'm saying. The whole opposite.
Yeah. You guys would have walked around the giant hole.
Alright, word.
Yeah, it would have been assuming, hopefully, you guys would have, like, just
Alright,
walked around the
let's get
hole.
My bad.
No, bro. I got you. So, hopefully, if you guys heard the entryway to the Ryushi Cave, at least this cave's entrance to it. Well, it looks pretty sick. It kind of almost resembles the Moria entrance in Lord of the Rings, like without the stone door, just a large archway with the runes and shit, and 2 pillars. But as you get there, Kahaku Sensei looks to you guys as a group and says, you know, he may not be accepted if he doesn't continue these challenges on his own. So, you know, you're...
I don't know you, but you're cool. Like, Jesus. I put my fist. Not fist out. I put my hand up and like, yo, so good luck at your training. Try not to die. As I turn around and start walking out.
Very well.
I just. I just like salute and say good luck. Salute and good luck. Alright. Alright. I'm headed back to, let's get it the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna do his, like, even if he levels up, be like, dude, save your dude is level 2. Just so we can do a dope flashback episode. Because, like, the training would be worth literally just rolling out the RPs for. Shit's gonna be sick, bro. Like, I would, like, as a player, I would love to be, like, hell yeah, DM, you're telling me you have some shit that's just worth the RP? Let's go. Let's go for a flashback.
Alright. Flashbacks are epic.
They can be. That's for sure. I don't want to do lame ones, though, because, like, Sam was mentioning, the timeline's kind of, like, gets skewed the more we do, essentially, in weird ways. So if we do have to do flashbacks, I'll try to make them good for you guys. Like, pre-planning and, like, epic and shit, research.
Before we, continue, Smart, don't say too much, but was we able to make it to the, locksmith to get that done, or no?
I don't think I ever personally went with you to the locksmith.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I can't auto play for your character. Or like,
okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
from what I know, we went and got the food and took care of like your brother thing, and that's as far as knowledge as I have for you. And then like, you know, the few things that we did for V.
Yeah.
That regular degular.
So robed for your brother for a reason.
Yeah, I know. I left them bitches at home. I couldn't be fighting with them today. I still gotta try them on and fit them in.
I jump up and down. And I'm like, this robe is so dope. It's so.
Yeah,
free.
I know.
Yo,
Brother must have been
Rod.
having some good wars in these.
I was gonna ask Rod, would you like to be in the Leaf Village? Alright, cool. We'll say the thing that me and you did, we could do a flashback for that, because I do have some cool stuff planned for you, and anything that happens in between, hopefully I get up from where I left off there. But I can only go up from there, right? I got you.
I'm gonna autopilot myself going to the crib and throwing on my black robe that my brother got.
Well, don't we have to do like probability checks to get back to the village, or we're just gonna like?
Oh yeah, before we come up on something. Yeah, I have a bird Ambu mask, so that's what I'll be wearing all the time.
Alright, so what's the RP like? I just wanna know what the RP like so we can know what the fuck we doing.
Alright, Rod, if you're gonna be back at the village then, I'd say right at the border of the Lightning Lands and the Leaf. Or not even there, just closer to the village, but more or less like a day's travel out, you know. He kind of looks at you, he takes off his disguise, packs it away in his book bag, and he bows to you with like tears in his eyes. And he looks up, and he's just like, you know, it stinks you're going back, but we'll always have, you know, the hideout. And anytime our paths cross, like, we'll be brothers. And Gio holds out his knuckles to you, dude. He says he's not gonna. Nah, he said he's not gonna be there when you get back. Kashikoi's with him. All right. He just bows again. He's just like, you know, keep that to yourself. But I guess we'll see you there if you end up there. You know, they start walking off slowly back. You guys kind of like turn back and give each other a wave. You know, you make your way to the village as Gio makes his way to another unmarked location. Actually, no. Hebi would have been there as well, so Hebi and Gio head off while Kashikoi returns with you to the Leaf Village, thus ensuring your safety to get there with no rolls. Also, yeah, Kashikoi will be there.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, Murad, I just clutched a 3-2 game, bro. Oh my god. I clutched that at the 90th minute, bro. Oh my god, bro.
So,
I stayed doing that shit, bro. I stayed doing that shit. I'm like, I'm not finna restart this hoe, bro. Either I don't restart this hoe, or I win this.
What'd you say, boy?
Oh, I was gonna say, Murad, when you get to the village gates, Kashikoi bows to you, and then does like a light smile, which you don't usually see him do, as he's kind of got like that neji, serious Yuga shit going on. He's like, you know, keep everything under wraps, and so will I, you know, if not for me or for you, but for him. And then he thumbs back like towards out of the gate for Gio, and he stands kind of up from crouching over to you.
So long.
He says, if you want, I may reconnaissance with him, and if you catch me when the time's right, you can come with. Like, more than welcome.
Yeah.
But for now, he looks off. I'm gonna go see what my students Cool and V have been doing. And he walks off.
I understand. And I walk off too.
But yeah, Murad, you are in the village with the boys. Sorry, Toby.
Yeah, I head to my crib real quick to throw on my black robe. Like to wear it. Reminds me of my brother. I take my mask off because I only wear that when I leave the village. And I get my I get a picture. And I don't grab my weapon, but I get a picture of it. And I begin to make my journey to the nearest locksmith to just talk to him. I grab all my money and I just go to talk to the locksmith.
Yeah. You're at the Leaf Locksmith, and yeah, sitting behind the counter. You see a bunch of like weird tools and devices behind the desk. So you walk into like what looks to be a workshop of sorts. He's like, yeah, how can I help you today, young sir? Lock yourself out of the house.
Yep. So, real quick. Alright, I had to mute some people. Alright, so.
Bro, nah, muting does not work, bro.
I have a question.
Stop it, bro.
He doesn't
And
know.
I just pretty much
Hey, Toby.
look at.
Toby.
What's up?
Muting doesn't work anymore because of the new update in the party.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it, it don't matter. I ain't tripping.
I mean, just saying simplistically, how much does it cost to put a train on a weapon?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I was just trying to keep the game like authentic type shit, but you know I ain't tripping. Fuck it. But I just go to the locksmith and I show him this picture, and I just
Yeah, about
ask
Kobe.
him
Yeah.
how much would it cost for me to attach a chain to this lever, and that's all I would need. I just need it to get mounted in there permanently so
A
that I can
chain.
control it at will.
A chain down to where from this lever?
There is a light switch type lever at the end of the my weapon, because at the end of it, it's kind of like a pole type substance, so it's towards the end where your hand could be at, kind of like if you was to choke up on the back. There's a chain that I have that's linked to a shackle, and then one side is a non-shackle, and I want that to get to get melted into the lever.
So pretty much what he can do for like $2,000, if you have 2,000 gold, is pretty much a gear in between, in a series like of chain, like a series of a chain in between two gears. And pretty much when you pull one side of the chain, it'll like open it, and when you pull the other chain, it'll like close it. Each chain will have a fixed stop on, like, you know, I guess 8 or 9 inches each way. So like when you pull it, it'll be stopped and it'll be open until you pull it the other way. Yeah.
Okay. So I need. I just pretty much talked. You said what?
That's weird. I can see the arm motion. How would you activate the locking mechanism? That's crazy. Pretty much your locking mechanism. Yeah, it would be like do you even have 2,000 gold, dude? This is a mechanical process, man.
Well, I was just about to say how I talked to the locksmith and pretty much let him know that I will come back whenever I have the money. Although I do have a good amount of gold, it's just not enough. So I just let him know that I'll come back. That way, whenever I come back, we don't even have to talk. I could just give him the money and we'll get it done.
Alright, he's like, you can leave your thing here with me. I can look at it and draw schematics, man.
That's okay. I'll just bring it back whenever I have the money. I'll leave the picture with him so he can have it perfectly able to get ready, but I won't want to leave any of my weapons or anything there.
Okay, so for the time being, you'll essentially be drawing out a light-based schematic for him, and he'll have, like, your weapon. It's like doing details and, like, measurements and shit. As these cats.
And then how much money will it cost?
$2,000.
Okay. And I just tell him thank you for your time, and then I'll exit the building, just like a regular customer.
Here, everyone is in the village just doing random stuff before the gaining exam. I was hoping Nara would step in if he's still down to play, possibly get some help to just go to this temple off in the distance, but if not, that's the boy. Everybody else can just do this exam.
I go to the Hokage's office. What, not Hokage.
Doing any last minute conversations or anything? Murad, when you return to the village, the old lady that takes care of you is furious and kind of worried. And she's like, don't do that again. Like, where have you been? Like, she requires you to talk to her and shit. She just like nods her head and shakes it, smiling towards you. And she's like, I have a casserole. Like, come eat. After like the first month, I just stopped making meals. No, and she starts telling you about just like basic leaf gossip that happens. As you say, you're talking to Yakuzu. Yeah, he's just fucking chilling, dude. Like perched up on a stone like pillar, looking around.
Is this a time skip to it? If so, wouldn't I be training with them?
Yeah, essentially. I mean.
So like, in the middle of training, I'm finally like, you know, getting in and doing it consistently. Like I turned to him and I'm like, I hope I did well enough for you to give a good report. I did try my hardest in these months.
Yo, boy,
what's up?
Could you let this nigga understand that there are no solo sessions in terms of some other shit? In terms of some shit, there's literally not a solo session.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm about to say I
essentially.
just did some quick. I was about to say I just did some
As
quick
long as he
solo
understands
shit.
that shit, I'm good. Cause I don't want to RP some shit, and you tell me that you know, what I'm saying you trying to do a solo session to do that shit, which not because it's not gonna make sense because you're not there.
Yeah, you're just gonna
If that
need to do
makes
like
sense.
just some
This is
small.
beginning exams, bro. There's no solo sessions in beginning exams, bro.
Yeah, just do like some little
There's
small
literally no
sideline
solo
shit.
sessions in beginning exams, bro. That
Are you
nigga's an
talking to
idiot and
me
he goofy.
or?
Well, you guys
Nah, I'm
kind of
not
did a
talking about.
cool quest helping Yosa get to the cave, and then from, you know, more or less trying to charisma the frogs. Trying to make that shit make sense. You know, you can get him to the location. That's up to you guys,
If it
hope or
don't make
not. But yeah,
sense,
right
bro,
now,
we're not doing that shit, bro.
and it's up
There's
to him
no,
to
there's no.
show up and make it make sense. You know, like I can't just do that.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying, bro. Like, I don't care about him, bro. I don't care about him at all. I care about the story, and he cannot fuck up the story, bro. I refuse to let that be a theme.
what up?
So just let bro know that, bro, and I'm good. That's all. That's all I care about, bro.
I got you,
Hey,
Sam.
y'all cool if I find a job? Shit, I need to get paid. Go there since in the game.
You know the fact that Tier has something to say, so
Nah, Tier, what's up?
this is the beginning exam.
This is the beginning exams, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, like the
Well,
months before,
now that we
you
get that
know,
out of
like
the
the
way,
8-month skip or what have you.
I was talking to Yakuza.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you would have wanted to learn or try to work towards with her that she may have? Is there any other senseis or NPCs that may, like, have goals or, you know, pinnacles for your character?
Who else?
Good, I'll hit my bowl, man. What's up? Let's get baked before the test every time. Straight aces.
Oh, Yosa. Yosa.
Okay, well, I was talking to...
I'm weak, Flash.
That's not good.
That's
What did
tough.
Yakuza say to what I told him?
Y'all about to say a vacuum, nigga. Like,
So,
Squeeze it in your hand and blow your hand. Shit, blow all the hairs off of it.
so
I love finding nuts. Boy,
what did Yakuza say?
boy, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Can I find a job real quick while we talking? That way, while we resting, I could be working.
Not without a high or low probability, bruh.
I bet that. Bet say less. Finna roll that shit
Say
right now.
less.
3, 2,
Wait, high or
1.
low?
Let's get it. Let's see.
High or low?
Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah. I was meant to say high, but I'm gonna roll again just to keep it official. High again. 3, 2. You for? Nah, I'm gonna keep it high. 11 again.
Damn, 11? Okay, man. You can pick four different jobs that you would like to have. One that you would like to have, and one you don't. And one has to be one job you would hate. But you can pick like 3 ass jobs.
I just want a job just taking people newspapers every day and keeping them updated on the Shinobi life. Get my rounds in, get my money through the morning, get everybody their mail, and then get out of there. And then I don't really
Roll
care
a
about which other job I have
1d4.
if I don't get that one.
True facts, my G. You'll have to do the high or low probability as well, bro. You gotta say it, bro.
Finish my conversation with Yakuzu.
In 1 moment. You gotta say
Hold
high or
on,
low, bro.
don't roll yet, just cause I gotta accumulate my like money wage so I can see how many days I can get X amount of money, so I can, or X amount of gold.
Alright, so roll the 1d4, Toby. Tier, you gotta call high or low probability.
Alright, call your high low real quick, then I'll roll my D4.
Tier, you do not find a job, dude.
I'm about to roll my D4 real quick.
You also here?
You work selling hot dogs at a hot dog vendor cart and cotton candy and like bags of treats and potato chips and like cold sodas.
So I'm selling I sell free hot dogs. I mean, not sell free hot dogs. So
Bro,
I get to
free
eat hot
hot
dogs
dog?
and candy and shit sometimes. That's cool. That way I'm always fed. Y'all niggas know what's up.
Hey man. So you're set. Tier next month, I will give you an opportunity to find a job. So actually, you'll get a few rolls like before the time skip officially occurs to see if you can find one if you'd like. As for the Akazu conversation, man, he's like, yeah, you know, we still have some time before your evaluation and before, you know, the paperwork I can submit is there, but, you know, I'm sure I won't be disappointed, as you and a large portion of your class seem to have some prodigy-esque talent between you. Even some geniuses lie among the ranks. His eyes are just sharp as needles as he's staring off into nothingness.
I ask him, will I be able to train with you after everything's said and done? Even though I know you're going back.
He looks over and he says, I had actually seen Kashi Koi walking among the village today, which was interesting. I thought he had left with a student. One of his students had asked him that, you know, if they want, as a Genin, to be their Genin instructor. So it's a potentiality that we can work out, as it's a common saying among teachers that most don't like their team formations. But these requests typically are an undertaking in and of themselves when a team needs to be changed or fixed. But it's a possibility.
I'm like, well, I hope so. I have enjoyed training with you. I mean, especially being able to do this new jutsu. It's like I turn around, fixate my eyes to the tree, and like attack it.
Roll a 1d20, high or low probability.
High or low? I'm gonna go with high. I got a 2.
As you go to scratch the tree with the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer, you just like kind of scrape it with the tops of your fingers and they're all red and they puff up. And you see like the marks on them and you're holding your hand like, yeah, that jutsu.
I'm like, Jesus, man. I still haven't fully got it. I'm glad that you're not gone yet.
Yeah, he just like looks at you, serious, but with a tone of, you know, like acceptance. Is like, it says that it takes years to learn A rank or higher jutsus. Some people don't even get access to A rank jutsu formally in the village until you have like approval through a council, the Kage, or from where the jutsu stems from. So like, yeah, that's gonna be a tough technique to learn. Don't beat yourself up.
I'm like, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go with a high again.
7 times 5 is 35.
13. As with the like new determination to try it again.
Nah, Murad, but we have access to that if ever you want, at any point. Which is dope.
You wanna repeat that?
Yeah, essentially, you would get the wind above your hands as claws. You'd go into it, you'd make light cuts into the wood. As you cut halfway, the claws dissipate as you finish it. You just look back at a regular hand, like, yo.
I'll look back at him, I'm like, with a little bit more time, I'll be able to get it, my master. Or senpai, or whatever you call it.
So, shit, I gotta find the requirement for that.
There isn't a requirement for it.
No, something else. Let me look that up real quick. So yeah, you're essentially just practicing that. And, with that taking, like, the whole it takes forever to learn one of these, smart, like, you know, you can somewhat manifest it, but sometimes it's just, like, 3 fingers, or, like, it'll blip in and out, or, yeah, it'll just fade off after you continue it, or it'll do less damage. Like, it's definitely not mastered, but somewhat manifest, if needed.
So how much extra time do I have to put into it? I did the time skip, but I put that time into it.
I would say as much as everybody else for their first unique jutsu.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
Boyd, I got a
requirement.
question.
Pretty much the next time you get to choose a
Okay,
nature,
never
bro.
mind.
That's an option.
Wait, what?
Which, if you dig it, I mean, I do.
I didn't hear you.
Oh no, I was talking to another player.
Now I gotta get right back all the way back on.
I heard that shit. No, I know. That's why, though. Like, otherwise it wouldn't have been believable, man. Like, that alone is clutch. Plus, if you want, dude, I'm down to do, like, at least 2 flashback sessions. Because that shit was pretty lit. Right? That shit's fucking lit, bro.
Before we do that, I got a question real quick, boy.
My boy Rob is out here.
He out of there.
Nah, he's
Dude,
out there doing
hundreds,
shit.
dude.
Are we all gonna be able to be into the shit right now, or is that just y'all?
Essentially, I was just helping Smart with his, like, master's training and, like, what he was working on. Tyr said he is training with his aunt. He didn't really have anything else, I guess, lined up or anything in mind, or anyone to talk to, work with, or any
When
of
is
that.
the tuning? Is tuning gonna happen like a few? Like, are you rounding up sessions with everybody, and then we go doing the tuning exam?
Yeah,
Is that what's
essentially,
going
when
on?
everybody in this session is ready, we'll go through to it.
All right,
But,
but
so wait, anybody that isn't chill right now, I will have to ask Yosa, like, when Yosa gets here, I will apologize. I might leave me like 5 to 10 with the boy. Just be like, bro, you sure? Like, you were in the village, Yakuzu's there, and questions him, blah, 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 blah. Alright, you're sitting there, everybody's in class, everybody's sitting fucking kneeling in the Japanese pose on pillows. Class desk pulled to the side, everyone's in chairs. This is the setting for it. Yeah, Papari's actually at the front of the class with a chalkboard, just got like congratulations written out in bubble letters. A bunch of goofy drawings from all the students. And you know, he's looking kinda like misty eyed, smiling. He's like, so you guys have made it this far to the Genin exam. I can certainly say that I'm proud of all of you. I didn't think that any of you would make it this far. As he kind of like winks out, you know, a bunch of you guys know what he means, essentially. But he says there will be 3 requirements to this test. Those of you who wish to see if you get your headband, stand up.
I assume the entire class would have.
Nah, dude.
Oh, I stand up. I thought we had some main characters in the class, quote unquote, like as an NPC, so I felt like they were gonna like stand up and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. I guess Jamestown just stands up, bro. He walks up to the front, and he just looks over to the sensei, and the sensei nods. As, yeah, they just leave. They go out in the hallway. And, you guys just hear a bunch of crazy noise happening, like a poof, and then they just come back in, and then he just like hands him his headband, sits back down. He's like, alright, next student. It can be this simple. It can be, he says.
Well, I go next. As I stand up and I walk towards him, I'm like, I'm ready.
Alright, he's like, demonstrate the transformation jutsu.
Well, I transform into Yapapari.
He like takes a step back and he's smiling.
roll, dude.
He's like, very nice.
You gotta roll. Or do you gotta roll? You don't gotta roll?
No,
Teaching
I
how to
have
row
the
is cool.
jutsu. I learned
All
it.
right.
He says demonstrate all of the basic style techniques.
As I proceed to do such.
Okay. So Smart's throwing kunai, you know, he's like writing down blast bomb tags on the ceiling tag, and he holds them both up as one goes off and the other kind of like spits his class is clapping. And he says, alright, demonstrate one nature type from your elemental nature.
I'm like, can we... We're still inside the classroom. How much feet do I have from everyone?
He says you can't control that?
No, I'm just asking, because I wanted to do something that was a little bit more special than normal.
Says that maintain, he just looks back at the class, he's like, maintain a nature type jutsu that is of your nature type within the class. And he looks back at you, like, if that helps.
I'm like, okay, well, it'll be within the class. I'm sure it won't affect anyone. As I clap my hands together and wind starts swirling around me to form like a dome around me that's 5 feet.
Yeah, that wouldn't affect anyone. So you're doing that. Some papers and pens and stuff are kind of getting knocked around. Zappa already puts up his hands and he's waving towards you. He's like, alright, that's enough. So you can go sit down.
Stretch my hands to dissipate it.
But yeah, as you outstretch your hands to dissipate it, everything just drops from the sky, landing, clattering all over the classroom. It's not you. Alright, Murad. Yeah, Papari looks at you, gives you like a light smile. Like the same smile he's given you since the incident, man. And he's just like, I'm glad you've made it this far. He bows to you as well. He says, demonstrate the transformation jutsu. So Flash, you see another duplicate of yourself across the room. You'll have to demonstrate all of the basic style jutsus if you have them. Okay, and you are to demonstrate one nature type jutsu of your nature. Does he have one? It's okay, I mean... You just take an X on this mark, bro. Oh, okay. Shit, you're on like the second floor. Oh, okay, so you just like, yeah. That's decently stable. So you break the floorboards underneath you, like shifting the stone and material and dirt, like, raise yourself. And yeah, Pario, like, you know, pats you on the back. He's like, alright, come on. So you like lower the dirt and walk back to the pillar you were kneeling on. You're like, alright. Next student to do the same. Okay, so demonstrate the transformation jutsu. Okay. Can you turn anyone specific, or just like some ambiguous villager? Hell yeah, my G. You guys just see your boy chilling there as your boy. And then afterwards, you have all of the basic ninjutsu. Okay. And then 1 of your nature. Which I think you have wind wall as well, don't you? Alright, so you perform wind wall as well as everything starts getting fluttered, fucking running around the class. As he just like, you know, yeah, probably puts a hand in his face. Does a downward dog. He's like, alright. Just pat you on the back.
Does no one care about the cleanliness of this classroom?
You just take the kneel. He just like lets out a sigh and he's just like, I'm glad this might be my last year. And he points over at the rest of the class. He's like, alright, who's next from the group?
As I nervously get up, I go, I am. And I slowly walk up, but kind of timidly.
Alright, he looks at you. He's just like, I believe you've heard the instructions.
And I look at you and I go, I cannot perform the transformation technique.
He outstretches his hands back to the pillows where the students were kneeling. He says, alright then. And he bows to you. He says, take your seat.
Alright.
So the next students. Which I believe Flash and Mito are there, right? You know, Yapapari like kind of puts his arms at his waist and takes a stretch back. He's like, alright, show me what the great white Flash, young Gotaro, can do. And he's just smiling at you kind of wide. You don't know it? You can't roll like that. It's gotta be the 20 to 19. To bust it out, you'd have to just roll straight 20, G. Nah, like...
Yo, on the first attempt.
And you gotta, and you've gotta do the 2 markers. To get a level 4 jutsu. And this takes hours.
Wait, how do we do that?
Like what
Well,
the
you'd
6
have to
rolls
roll
represent
back-to-back
is up to
20s.
4 hours. He just crosses his arms and puts his arms towards the pillows and says, take a seat, young Gotaro.
Sauce. Okay. Well, I stand up from the back of the classroom. I walk on the wall upside down. Like, I'm literally upside down walking on the wall towards the front of the class.
Sasuke.
I don't say nothing. I transform into the teacher. Transform back. I let go of the chakra from my feet. And I activate lightweight ability to fly.
He says very nice. He says, do you know the basic ninjutsu types? Jutsu.
Yeah. And I look at the rebel that's on the floor that Fuji made.
Hell yeah.
And I just close it up, like, you know, with the earth. And yeah, I just go back to my seat.
As you just float back to your seat, like the fucking Sasuke of the class, just like, yeah, slowly Onoki sit on the pillow. He looks around, he says, you know, I don't see some students here. Young Naro was actually written in to take the Genin exam today, and so was the young Yosa. Looks like Miss V. Mr. Cool is out with the Hokage, quote unquote, and it seems young Gio is not here as well. Any late participants will be able to retake the exam or participate. And as he puts down the clipboard, he looks up at the class with like a dead stare. And he says, the next step of the trials. So that was the first 3 steps. As he stands up, like, you can kind of see his dad bod, like, as tight as it could be, but he's like military form. As serious as ever has been. He's like, any of those that passed the current examination, as he puts his hand out, he says, may receive their headband. Those of you that failed, follow me. So, I think that would be you, Flash, and Toby, right?
Correct.
Oh, you failed, Tier? Oh, damn. Yeah, Yapapari looks back with eyes and like a face and kind of a tone in his voice as if he would like throw a jutsu at you that would end your life. He's like, young samurai, go back. He looks over at Flash and he says, he'll be okay if he'll be okay. Like Rocky 3, like if he dies, he dies.
Dude, you don't even know him. So, do you know him?
He just, you know, looks away from Tyr, but then just back down the hallway as he starts walking down with you and Toby. You guys pass some rooms until you get to one, and he like turns right with like the military feet form fashion. There's like a specific way you just angle your feet and cock them, and then just start taking off. So he opens up the sliding doors, and within you just see a dojo. It's just an empty dojo with some ornamental sword in the middle, and he says, "It is here. Both of you will fight to determine who will become a Genin."
Oh shit. Oh Christ.
That's
Y'all
an
just
initiative,
started
bro.
lagging out after that.
I wish I would have failed.
Y'all
That
still
would've been
lagging.
fun.
Y'all. Hey, y'all still lagging. Y'all still lagging.
Roll for initiative, hold on.
Me?
Yep.
Flying Flash. Oh my god, I want to see this. I wish I could see this.
As everybody else is happily putting on their headbands in class and like high-fiving each other, you see like Yama and Jin and all the other kids. They're just silently jumping around, like some break out food and like sodas and stuff. As you know, let's see. It's gonna be pretty high, but you guys can get perception checks.
Yeah, I want to see if I can. I run 18. I sense Flash's chakra, bro. Fuck
The
you.
boy.
Don't care. That's really what I was gonna do.
The Nine Tails
I got it 18.
is gonna mention some shit. You're gonna see some shit with the flash of your Sharingan real quick.
And I got perception.
Murad is eating pizza, chilling, looking at his headband, holding it up, seeing his face in the reflection.
Not even
like,
care.
yo,
Not a care in the world.
my boy made
chilling.
it.
So what's going on right now?
So pretty much
Well,
you and Flash,
Finito and
pretty much, alright, so, you know, Yapapari's walking you guys down the hallway after telling Tyr to like kind of buzz off for a second. As Tyr goes back to the classroom, he sees a nice like partying, excited scene among a bunch of like 10 to 12, maybe 13-year-olds. And they're all like drinking soda and eating food and stuff. Murad's holding up his headband. Naj, you're kind of like, I don't know, you just feel a spike like go through your body and gets goosebumps, and your Sharingan activates as you look over. You just see two chakras clashing. Sam, the Nine Tails, chuckles, and he says, "You're gonna want to follow that fat teacher and your friend."
As I turn and leave the classroom.
Toby, as you entered the dojo, Yapapari, you know, goes 10 feet out from you before he turns and looks over towards you and Flash looking next to each other. And he says, "It's here you will fight to become Genin." As Flash just looks over and tries to sucker punch you. I wish you would have seen it. If you want to look this sucker punch up, the exact one, it's the opening scene to Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Pretty much Liu Kang and another dude is standing on the stairs.
Shit. Oh my god.
And they're just looking at the fire, bro. He just looks over like, thwap. So, if, yeah, you guys know that. I'm glad you do. It's amazing.
Did he roll to make sure that even connected?
You have to roll perception to see if I leave.
This is your battle. Yeah, dude, this is
Nobody's
Genin's, bro.
beating you, bro. This is a fight, bro.
Y'all ready?
You ready? Let's go.
Wait, I want to get there to see it though.
Plus my aim, that's 2. It's 21. It's 21. I'll get away.
Was that your initiative or armor break?
Like,
No, I already rolled it. My
y'all
initiative.
literally just gotta
That was
say
my-
what y'all doing. That's all I
He
really
did.
care about.
No, yeah, I'm gonna say I just want to make sure it breaks before I roleplay it, cause I already rolled my initiative.
Alright, word.
Cause I got a 21 on when he swung on me.
Nah, you don't roll when somebody's trying to punch you or nothing.
Okay.
Unless you have like a thing that's like a reaction that says you can do something.
Well, no, I was just gonna grab his fist, like I was gonna try to stop his fist mid-head with my hand, like open palm, without even looking at him.
Alright, roll Geo. Good old RP.
No, what's your AC, man?
Nah, this is even before the 12 flash. Like
Yeah,
he's talking about
that's why I was asking.
that's what's going on. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
try to
no.
punch
For
him.
the sucker punch, that would have had to be initiative. Unfortunately, to initiate combat in any stance, it would have been initiative. Yeah, unless you have some ability
Oh, so
that gives
he
you
goes
like
first then at that point, because he rolled a 19 after.
which I've seen at 3.5. This is 5e though. I don't know that shit.
So what are you doing with your 19, bro?
Oh, with my 19, as he's swinging, like you said, he started off as a sucker punch.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this is
okay.
your initiative. This is your initial turn.
So he
Okay.
just ducks it
This is
real
your
quick
initial
and then
So,
like
turn.
pushes the fist aside, and you guys
alright.
slide 5 feet away from each other before someone does something.
Yeah, so we're 5 feet away from each other. Alright, so I take my extra action to do my first 5 feet of jump, and then do my actual action to create 10 more feet of distance while throwing my shuriken jutsu.
You gotta say how many you throw, all of that.
Three comes with it. As I take my 10 feet jump back, I say nothing, and I just launch my 3 shuriken jutsus. Plus
You don't
my
you don't roll a d20. Oh yeah you do, because it's still
yeah,
shit.
dude. Plus my since it's a throw, so that's 19.
You
All
gotta
right,
roll another one.
as I throw my I do 3d4s since it's
You roll
or
three
do I roll?
d20s.
Okay, so got to roll. Okay,
Nah, he rolled one. You that 19 counts because so you rolled. All right, you only break one at that point. Wait, the 19
because
sits on two, right?
my proficiency only goes for my first one. The
All right.
second is for the. So does 13 not break?
Nah,
Does that
proficiency does not go on the shuriken jutsu. It's gonna be your strength or your dex modifier.
okay.
I
Yeah.
think the 13 would break.
Nah, the
As
13
I
is not a thing. He just that's an extra roll. And you say you hit one. All right. Oh, you broke on two. Well, bet
as
roll your 2d4s.
yeah.
I was confused.
5 plus my strength.
What's your strength on one, or dex on
Yeah.
one?
Nah, I'm doing it plus my dex first. I was seeing which one was higher. So I got modifier 2 for my dex, 1 and 4.
What's your dex on?
2 modifier.
Oh, so that's a 7.
Shuriken Jutsu,
So
Jay. Hit him off
as
the
I
fireball,
jumped
Jay.
in,
You know,
yeah,
Jay.
as I jumped 10 feet back and launched my Shuriken Jutsu,
You're a fucking
two of
airbag,
them
Jay.
kind of make it. One of them has a direct view towards my target, but the two that I thrown, they were both kind of off balance, so that when one hits the other one heads towards the target, and the other one goes away from it.
Oh, you would Uchiha
Good
through them
shit.
shits.
Alright, so what's the RP? I mean, what's going on? Alright, do what y'all gotta do.
Did I make it to the fight yet to see it?
Nah, bro. They haven't even had like one. Like I was thinking they'd get like 1 or 2 hits. Like you guys would show up. Like, oh shit, this is what's about to happen. Like it happened, but it wasn't like about to happen. You know.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you right now, my okay.
Like to open it up and then to be hit by like hot air of sweat and like pressure.
Are you trying to slam down on the kid?
Whoa.
Okay, so you missed. So and you actually do get the kickoff. I slightly step sideways and just let you just go right past the whiff of me. And as you're going, I grab your neck, and that's my. Yeah, I want to roll to see if I can do that. Plus my, yeah, that breaks. So as I grab your neck, I said to you, "You just don't get it, do you?" And I slam you down to the ground with my hand, and I don't think I can do any more actions than that. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think I can do any more actions than that.
Yeah, I think while grappled, you can move them. While like if you like at the beginning of your turn, you'll both do strengths. Determining on who's first is why initiative's cool. You can either break out, or you know, if he would have started, you maintain. But you can either choose to move them around, just do fucking damage. I'm fairly certain, or yeah, change their shit. So since you grabbed him up, you put him to prone. So if he breaks out, I'm fairly certain he has to use his action to just get the fuck back up, and then he's got movement or a bonus action.
If not, you could slam him at that point, right?
Yeah, like just do damage.
So did I?
Yeah.
So was I able to slam him down to the ground? Okay. Plus 1, 13. Yeah, it's just 13. We don't add proficiency to this, do we?
Nah, you'd add your strength mod.
Yeah, alright, so as I smash you to the ground, I whisper to your ear, "You're the only one that cares about this. That's your downfall." And I'm squeezing on his neck. That's just what I'm doing right now.
Alright, here's one. So the target of your grapple must be no more than 1 size larger than you and must be within your reach. Using at least 1 free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapples check instead of an attack check, a strength check, or an athletics check, contested by the target's strength / athletics or dexterity check. The target chooses the ability to use. If you succeed, you subject the target to a grappled condition. See conditions. Escaping a grapple, the creature can use its turn to, like its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed in a strength or dex versus contested. Moving a grappled character, so you can move them, or if succeeding in the grapple, you can do damage.
Okay, so we was doing it right there, because I was going off my dex and shit too.
So what's the damage that would be output from him? You know?
The unarmed.
There's no damage, it's just him grabbing him, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no real damage.
No,
I mean,
I'm
if
talking about for
if
this
any,
turn where he
Nah,
slammed
it's
him.
unarmed, bro.
Okay, then. So just a
It's
D4?
just fine, bro. I mean, I don't know.
alright, so is it my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so as I got him smashed onto the ground and I say what I have to say to him, I once again So, am I able to like jump off of his body? You know what I mean? Like push him to the ground, but like jump while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Because he's right
Let's see.
there.
A grappled
So like
creature's
instead of
speed
jumping off the
becomes
ground.
0. It can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Its condition ends if its grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes grappled creatures from the reach of the grappler grappling effect, such as when hurled away by like a thunder wave or some shit. So pretty much, yeah, he has 0 speed. He cannot move at all whilst on you. So you can use his physical nest to use as a springboard,
Okay.
I guess, if you
So I
want.
wanted to, as I release my hands from his neck, I jump from his stomach, only 5 feet in the air for my extra action, and I perform a flame whirlwind right above him, straight down to the ground. I never did a 12, like I didn't roll at all.
That was for the strength consent, or for him to be work out. This is him to start getting on the rolls.
Yeah, so as I jump off of his stomach and using his body as my platform, I use my extra action to jump 5 feet in the air, and then use my full actual action to perform flame whirlwind from above him, directly above him.
Okay.
So coming straight down to the ground.
Yeah, so roll again. Even though you still missed, probably.
So roll again, but for what though? Because I figured it would blow me away in the air. You know what I mean? As I'm performing it.
If you're prone, is there any like disadvantages to that? Like for further, I'm just curious. Because it'd be more.
Because I gotta gauge my chakra level.
That's also a good question. But either way, like you said, you are prone, but
I'm in the air though, like
No.
5
I'm
feet.
talking about Flash. Flash is prone. So I was asking if there was a disadvantage to any of his like saving throws or anything for being prone.
I got you. I'm looking up prone, but either way, like even if you hit this, you already missed, so it wouldn't even matter. But I just love to see what prone is.
I am curious though, because like I would grab more people and make them prone, because like I know for a fact they have to use an action for it, but if there's added benefits towards it, it'd be more worthwhile.
I mean, it does make sense, don't you think? To be able to get somebody like into grapple area and them not do anything about it, type shit. But nevertheless, I actually miss. I guess the only thing I can do is
you get a disadvantage regardless.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you got roll again.
D20. I'm rolling in 2, 1. Oh yeah, plus my dex is 18.
Nah, it doesn't matter because you're picking the 9.
Okay.
So, okay then. That's.
So wait, this is like the so what you're telling me?
How long is Flash prone for? That's also another question. Because he just slammed them on the ground. How
just
would he be
until
prone?
he gets to his turn and he uses an action to get up.
Alright, work.
So what you're telling me is young Minato and a dude named Toby are fighting. Yes.
Alright. Flash said he gonna gas himself up before.
I'd say after Flash's turn, you Mito and you Smart would have been like going for the door out of the classroom at the same time. And as you guys get to the door, you both look at each other and you like try to go, and then you shove one, and he shoves the other, and you guys like both squeeze out as you're like making your way to the door where they're like fighting, because you kind of hear noise at this point. A rod perception to see that if you want to join tier as well.
Flash, I want to know what you do, Flash. What you finna do, G? I'm not even there yet, so it wouldn't matter what I say. Yeah, 9. What does he see with a 9?
He just like kind of doesn't see much. Like as you guys like open the door, like a kid is kind of held up at the same time to cover the door because like he learned this specific jutsu and it like took him forever and there's a whole fucking moment about it. So like as he looks over, all he sees is like a kid kind of blocking most of the view, and Mirage just like throws his arms out. He's like, "Hey, yeah, boy." Yeah. Tyr might be able to like see some shit and call out to him, but he's got to roll. Yeah, man. Tyr's drunk on Mountain Dew, bro. He's Naruto. You guys, before you leave the classroom, also do have the option to call out to them if you would like.
Nope. I'm too interested in those chakras.
Let's chill. After Flash's next turn, which I believe is now, you guys would open up the dojo doors and like look in like, whoa. You hear intense ninja music playing as you see the teacher just like with his arms folded looking over like it's a death battle. Because it just might be. Oh yeah, dude. With like a white towel strung over his shoulder.
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah, what happened when he tried to do a whole fireball?
Oh, so just because it automatically knocks people 15 feet back, I think, a certain amount of feet back. But since I missed it, how do we RP it if it's going directly down towards the ground? You know what I mean? So does it kind of...
Yapapari would... Yeah, he would roll out the way, and Yapapari would like do an airbender lower stance, kind of like Neji when he's like lock on, he lowers down and like bends his arms up and then crouches. But as he does it, he whisk wind underneath the fireball and just like dissipates it before it hits the wood floor. And then he just stands up and like nods at you guys, but not even looking at you guys.
Are there still flames? Are there still flames around though?
Nah.
Like still like afterburns?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
He dispersed it like a sheet on a bed, kind of like when you wing it that first time. It was like that form of air just underneath the whole fire to catch it.
Yeah.
But he's not even looking at you guys, man.
Yeah, you use the turn to get up. You're about 5-10 feet away. As I look at you. Shall we continue? I see. I take another step. Could you relay the Nah, never mind. Fuck it. I kind of like take my extra step 5 feet back, and then I want to just use my action to create the highest amount of distance, which I think is like, what is it, like 15 feet? What?
I think it's 30.
30.
Use your whole action, I think.
$10, 30. Okay, so I create 40. Yeah, I create 40 feet of distance, and as I look at you, and that's all I do.
And that's all I do.
You can call it running as you wish. The cards are in my favor. My strength is 13. Let me just tell you that.
That's on my AC.
Okay, so run that by me real quick since it's the last. Okay. Okay. 14, so 12. I need to write that down. You tossed a chain at me and missed.
I see you, Tier.
Is that
You
chain
face
still
me,
linked to
Tier?
your hand? Let's see. As the chain makes its way towards me, I simply dodge and all in the same movement, launch another shuriken jutsu towards you. Along the line of the chains, so they're kind of ringing their way around the chains, using that as the path to make it towards you, the holder of it. So I'm gonna roll my d20. Damn. Plus 2. Shit, damn, does that break? I didn't think so. I'm gonna roll my other one. Definitely no, that don't break. Ooh. They was bogging it on the chains and shit, and the chains actually helped you out. But I do want to test what that chain does. So if you don't mind, tell me what happened to those shurikens once they touch that chain. I see. I see. Yeah.
Like a surigame. Wait, does it have a weight on the end or is it dual chain size? Well, I was just gonna say there's a different name for that. Dual, twin size, or comma. Kusarigama is the one with the weight at the end of it.
8, 3, 12. Yeah. Hey, what's your health right now? Let's see.
Shit.
Oh. Right until the drops.
It's actually the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Right? I could just imagine that RP like, yo, how are you feeling? And fuck you! This is a battle!
Alright, so you swung that chain and hit me, like, it kind of knocked me on the ground, kind of like somebody, like it.
Nah, let Flash describe it, bro. You gotta
Yeah,
let
that's
Flash
what I'm saying. Let me know. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So it kind of cut me up on my back area, but I was able to hit the ground, like slam down to the ground, stop, drop. That way I can reduce to how much it cut my back up and shit. And I get up, and then some blood comes out in my mouth. Wipe my shit off. So that's what it's come to, huh? How far are we now? How many feet up? Okay. So I'm going to use that 10, the extra 10, and then my action, my 30 action, and then I ask you, how close are we now? And as I make it right to you, I whip out my sword, my weapon, which is
Get done.
What do you mean? Like
What do you mean?
you right there though.
You goofed.
You were 40 feet. Yeah, you were 40 feet. Like, and then you use your whole action to get there.
Okay. Well then, since I'm glad you told me before I finished then. Alright, so.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Wait. Wouldn't that be the end of your turn?
Well, that's what I just established, like type shit.
Right.
But I'm like backing out of that type shit and rewriting the history. But
yeah,
as I
to this nigga with weapons.
well, I thought that I could have. Yeah, I thought that I could work at it, but.
Yeah.
All right, so as I
Wait,
like,
hold on.
as I. What's up?
I'm calling Gio. I
What's
want
up,
to know if
Maji?
that would draw an opportunity of an attack. Because you were 30 feet and you hopped right into this nigga's face.
No. Like it didn't. Like I found out that it wouldn't. So like I'm like backing out of it and redoing it.
Oh, I thought that's what you did. All right.
Yeah, no. Like we was discussing that, and that was like if I was able to do it,
Okay.
then it would have wasted my full action shit, and I didn't know that.
I word.
Yeah, so I just pretty much like
Pretty
as
much
I'm on
an
the ground, I
opportunity of
took
attack.
the blades.
For future reference, it says you can make an opportunity of attack when a hostile creature you can see moves out of your reach. So, like once you engage combat, leaving combat is supposed to be pretty tricky unless you typically use chakra or you're a wizard.
No. I was saying like if you are 40 feet away from somebody, which he was, and he popped right in front of his face to end his action. I was saying.
Oh, that's the text that I had read. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Just essentially when someone leaves your fucking combat space.
Alright. Well, so what's going on? Y'all keep going.
Yep. Alright. So, as I'm gonna sit back and take another. I'm gonna take another 10. Wait, how big is the area? Could you describe the scene after everything we've been doing so I can kind of get some advantages and shit?
Roll your perception.
You said roll of perception?
I'm trying to tell you.
You telling me to?
Yep. To know what you got going on around you, bro.
I'm kind of wondering if I can like use my sensor type to see like what's going on around me though.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's why I was asking, cause I can, yeah.
I don't know.
Like I was wanting to see if I can use my sensor and then to kind of like see what it, like all of my surroundings and what's going on around me.
You can either roll a perception, or you can either hold up. You can either roll a perception to see what's going on around you.
Okay, which I did, and it didn't work. So.
All right. Okay, so if you wanna do your sensing thing.
Well, I'm just trying to see like something I can see about my opponent, because I can tell either I can sense School of Magic or Chakra Technique. Yeah, so I kind of just want to.
What I'm saying is that what you're trying to do, bro?
Yeah, but
If that's what you're trying to do, all right, do what you do, but that's an action.
Let's see.
Cause really, like, I'm not gonna answer no questions. I'm not gonna answer no questions unless for some shit, unless you just say.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I guess, Gio, what can he tell about Flash with the sensing?
Or no. If it don't work, fuck it. I'm working with what I got. You
just said bro.
What's up?
Bro. All right. They're like, don't ask a question if you're not really trying to do that. That's all.
Well, yeah, I am, but you was making it seem like I couldn't. That's why I was like, just fuck it.
I ain't say you couldn't. I said you can. I said you do that, and I said do what you do, but that's an action. So you can do that. So do that. Because you said you wanted to do that. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah. So I just kind of wanted to use my action to sense everything to see like what all going on
All right, Gio.
around me.
Gio,
Yo.
can you tell them what's going on around them using the sensory nin?
Yo, Gio,
Sensory ninja. What's up, man?
Cause my opponent's flinging chains and shit
can
at
I
me and
grab the
stuff like that.
headband and go?
Nah, man.
No, there's no point in me finding these niggas.
When you
Waste of
show up, you just show up to the classroom where the ceremonies are supposed to be held, and you open that door and you see a bunch of like kids just partying it up with pizza and snacks and drinks and shit, and then you shut it and you look down the hall and you see Sam and fucking Smart peering into it, what looks like dojo doors, and you hear just like yells and shit coming outside of it. From what you hear, your brother just yelling. Sounds like he's fighting.
Who am I supposed to fight?
You just hear fighting going on in a room that Sam and, or not Sam, but, or yeah, Sam and Smart are looking into.
And I sit in the corner room and smoke a blunt. Just inbox me when it's my turn.
Alright, as you open the dojo door that they're looking into, Yapapari looks at you. Alright.
Alright, so Toby.
You said I'm.
Alright, so yeah, Void. So what does Toby see, with the sensory numb? Do you
I was
know
gonna
about
say,
it? Or, like,
Nara, are you interested in a slight RP?
No, I'm not. I already told you, I'm not doing shit with these niggas. I'm only doing solo sessions, folks.
What if it wasn't with these cats?
If it's in a separate party, yeah.
Alright, tight. So like as you open the dojo door, Yapapari looks at you and he says, yes, come. As you walk up to Yapapari, he says, you two were late, as was the young student, fucking Naja. It seems you two will spar for your headband.
I really just want to know what's going on.
You and Naja.
In the same area that me and
John?
Flash are fighting at?
Who is
Yeah.
Is it alright to kill?
It is not permitted, but if it happens, it happens.
Say less.
Yo,
Sorry,
this nigga
Smart,
not
you about
even
to
here,
die.
though.
No,
Yes or no?
not Naja.
Who is that?
Yosa.
Is it fucking Naja?
Yosa.
He
So yeah, what
needed
is
a description. Toby essentially would get a feeling and sight for how much chakra Flash would have on average between like a range of a fair amount of points to a fair amount of points. He would see full for everyone, observing. And that's essentially it, man. So, Flash, if you want to like modestly tell him around how much chakra you might have.
Let me see. So technically, he can sense the presence of chakra and magic 30 feet away.
Big girl?
And
Want some cereal?
you can just see a technique that somebody uses. That's about it. All right. With that in mind, do what you do. Flash, is your turn.
Shoot up, Flash.
Mm, 20.
Oh, those are some long ass chains, my nigga.
Don't you crit?
Were you taking minuses with your chains?
Wow.
On the attacks as well? No, it'll be minuses on the attacks as well. Because you don't have proficiency and it's oversized. You would have essentially broke with... Yeah, you take it away from the damage as well. But, you know, you'd have that to your attack for the remainder of the fight as well, if not noted before.
I think I did hear you say that.
Anything -4. Shit. You would just -4 once. Yes. Yeah, like your crit's a crit, man. Like, that's just how it happens. Like if you pick up a chair and crit somebody with a chair, that just happens, dude.
What's the reach on the chain? No, like the full reach.
Roll of perception. You gotta roll it.
Okay,
You rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20.
okay.
You see majority of it just wrapped underneath his body and shit. He'd have to do like abstract like torso maneuvers, twirling around and like moving his arms in like weird
bro,
ways after
minus
every so
4
often.
From all of this shit. So everything he does with them hoes -4.
It's all good.
Yeah, just inbox me on Facebook. I'll be back whenever you inbox me.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking when Yosa gets back, man, since you guys both showed up late, you guys fight for the headband as well.
There's no point in me fighting Yosa either.
You forfeit?
There's no point in fighting Yosa. Anybody I fight, I'm about to end up killing. So I don't really care about no repercussions, none of that. So whoever you put me up against, it better not be nobody in the party if you want them to survive.
Yeah, Yapapari just bows to you. And he says, until the next school year, it would be nausea. Unless any other students fail the exam by the time, like, you know, this is said and done. So if anybody else jumps in and they fail, dude, you could choose to opt out and fight them. Who do you guys know without transformation, basic ninjutsu, or at least one nature type?
Can I lead a village? Like right now? Just say fuck being a ninja?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, I'll choose to do that.
Alright, you just don't say that and you just leave the dojo. Like, alright.
Hey, do it after you come and help a nigga out.
Alright, well, either way, back to what's going on. 21 damage. What's up?
If you did 21 damage, then I fall into a rest. Like, there's no way.
What is it? Well, Shoba tight.
Yeah, but Bari looks over at you as you like take a D, Toby. It, you know, Flash is leaning over. Both you guys got like the marks all over your anime characters and the slashes because it's closer toward up. And you know, he throws the towel over at you, Toby. And then he throws a headband at you. And he looks at you, Toby, and he says that you're welcome to challenge Nara in this dojo for your headband between the both of you. And if you somehow win, then that is on you. And he just walks out. As he leaves both of you guys just battered, like by each other's blows, just like 7 feet across from each other in the middle of the dojo, just like huffing and puffing, blood just dripping.
I love the anime.
Bro, I love it, bro.
Right, I love it. That's so dope. Like,
That was live as fuck.
that was fucking awesome.
That was live as fuck.
I assume Toby's incapacitated, and since the teacher just left him on the ground, I'm gonna go in and get my nigga and take him to the hospital.
I got work in 5 hours, so you better get me there within 1.
So you was about to literally fucking hit
I
a
can just leave you on the ground if you'd like.
Yeah.
Toby. You loud, bro. I literally go to Toby. I go to Toby, bro, and I just like I give him a fist bump, and I'm like Senko twins. Like a last little bit just snaps.
No, it's like we fist bump, and then it's that pause, and then my fist just starts to pixelate away.
Like,
like Obito.
I'm dying slowly.
And I'm like, wow, all right, we did it, Gotaro. We getting it.
Do we RP the rest? Yeah, what do we do after that? Like, oh, I'm heading off to the hospital, so I'm good.
Come on, bro.
I'll go to Yakuza.
Hey, as I'm talking to Sakura at the nurse, I asked her for some gold to see if she got any money.
Who do you ask for gold?
Sakura, cause she's helping me up.
Right, she doesn't have.
Sakura don't even know how to heal yet, bro. Sakura hasn't even fought in the chonin in the fucking bro. She doesn't even, bro. Hell no.
I thought we was in the
Hell no.
Boruto era doing our own shit.
No. This Sakura with the long hair right now.
This sucker with the long hair right now.
Yeah, I'm finna ask Tsunade.
And this, you don't even know Tsunade yet, bro. Stop it. Bro, this is
Man, I
literally
need a top tier nurse.
This is the third Hokage, bro. Like, this is not.
Slash.
Oh, Yosa, bruh, how do you feel about this? Cause Nara, you would have seen Nara like storm down the hallway. So what happens is you go to school. You're like, oh, the Genin exams are today. All right, I got this.
It's funny because this nigga just walked in like this nigga just walked in like that on the RP. This nigga walked in on the RP. Not talking about even Yosa. I'm not talking about Nara, bro. Nah, I don't, bro. Nara, that's irrelevant. I swear to God. But either way, boy, you can tell.
Alright, so, middle of the day, you're like, shit, getting exams for today, man. You go in, you're like pushing past some kids in the hallway, and you open up the door to Yapapari's classroom. And you see like a bunch of kids, like 10 to 13, you know, you're probably like 15. They're all like jumping up and down, they're eating pizza and eating snacks, drinking soda. You see Tyr just having a good time with Murad. They just like give you the nod up. You look to your left though, and you see Nara like storm out of a dojo, and he like clips you with his shoulder. And he's just mumbling like, fuck this man, goddamn man, fucking out of the building. So you rush over to the dojo and you look in. You see Flash.
No, he said, don't say that nigga clipped me. Don't say he clipped me.
Alright, well, you like rush over to the dojo doors where you see Sam and Smart just watching as Toby is like unconscious on the ground, and Flash gets done whispering something to Toby as he passes out. Yapapari walks past you as well, and as he walks past you, he says he stops, and he's like, "So it would seem young Nara or Suichi has chosen to opt out, but since you were late, the final portion of the Genin exams was kind of like, on spot. Either you passed the Genin exams or you fought other failures to secure your headband. He was a failure. Seeing as how the Genin exams are over, you would have to fight him for your headband. So if you wanted, you would have to fight Suichi. So if you want to do your Senju thing, man." No, that's gonna be like a flashback or two that we could roll out. But you would have made it there with your master, who would have been through the trials and shit. We'll just see how far you had gotten for real, and with the snake's repertoire and relation and shit. But it's assumed you went there, did things, and it was chill. Your master didn't let you die by any means. For real. Nah, yeah, after.
Okay. Why are you answering Samantha's phone?
I don't think you would have gotten the pluses yet, my G.
Oh, you're inside Arby's
Nope.
or you're in the car? Okay. Tell Sonia to call me back when she's not driving. It's just about making dolls.
Okay, so but that's the thing. You weren't here. You were late. You were marked as a failure, so you had to fight other failures. Actually, you can choose to fight Toby or Nara for your headband. Yeah.
You a Kakashi ass nigga, boy.
I'm a Kakashi? What does that even mean?
Kakashi went.
Wait, what about Fuji?
Fuji?
What are you doing?
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I thought you did. I thought you didn't do the transformation. Oh, you did. My bad, bro. My bad.
He learned that with Kashi Koi and me, bro.
My bad. I just remember some of the weed I smoked from Yosa.
Dude, you were there, weren't you?
He
says you can wait for Toby. He looks over and he says no.
It would not make no sense.
I just want to try to get Yosa's graduation out of the way.
He says you can wait for young Toby to recover, go grab your friend Nara, or you can wait for the next failure or the next school year. And he just walks down the hallway, just super serious. Fuck it, bro. Fair enough.
You've been training for 9 months though. Whatever you
Toby,
learn.
you want to fight this guy? You want your headband, dog? Get the tuning, get the missions in, get the respect, get the gold, get the people.
Oh, I'm good.
What about Heavy Void?
What about him, bro?
I mean, okay, nah, fuck it, don't matter. I don't know, bro, so it don't matter. My bad for asking that.
You good, bro? You good?
All right. So what's going on now? What's going on after these headbands? I look at Yosa. I'm like, Yosa. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with your partner, but I just shake my head.
Get your team together, bro. Get your team together.
Alright. Alright. I'm like,
I can talk to you after this.
Shut up! Kill me! Was that Gary Johnson?
As the scene switches over to Toby, Toby's laying down as he falls into a daydream. All he can see and hear is, "You're nothing, Toby. You're gonna be just like your father. Leave, never come back." All visions of his past. Why can't I get these thoughts out of my head? I hate myself. And I get up and I say, I'll never let this happen again. And I just storm out. Or I don't
His
storm
loss
out. I
really
would just
affected
walk
him.
out.
Flash? Jeez. I mean, go through. For sure. So can I go talk to Yakuzu?
Oh, yeah, man.
If I go to the training fields that we always go to. I don't look at Yakuzu. And I'm like, I'm ready to try that jutsu again. As I take off my, like, eye patch and I look at him seriously. To, like, activate my eyes. That's what the time skip was supposed to be. That was the whole purpose of this, for us to level up.
Hey, Void, just so you know, I got a job before the time skip. So after the time skip, I want to get approved to have a lot of money from working my job, and it's $7 hour job. And
say all this in your flashback. You good?
I bet.
Yeah,
That's why I was wanting to make sure. That's why I was wanting to make sure I can do that.
But either way, I wasn't gonna ask about all of that to Void says.
What's up? Damn, dude, I almost want to be like anybody that didn't pass the Genin exams until you find another dude, box it out until the last one. Dude is level 3, bro. So like you,
so everybody
Toby,
who has a
V,
headband,
Nara,
so
Yosa.
Wait, Void. Describe the.
No, transformation is level 4, but you're allowed to be able to get it if you train for the jutsus to get 2 jutsu slots instead of 1. So essentially rolling like nat 20 twice, or, you know, the ladder of what that is.
Yeah, this one will be kind of epic, alright? Because it'll leave it to where like one person's not level 3. And then to acquire level 3, we'll have to discuss some shit. But yeah, anybody that didn't pass the Genin exams is not level 3. Yeah. He got a headband thrown at him. Well, until everyone that has failed the Genin exam has attempted to do the Genin fight at least once, there can be no other way. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, he just nods to you. Just, kind of pans out as you guys go back into it with the wind style. So that's over the course of 9 months until this day. We're, well, it wasn't necessarily just you. It was you or Yosa. So, yeah, he was out of there. So, pretty much, yeah, you guys would have went through any of your essential trainings throughout the last 9 months. You know, you guys can describe that amongst yourselves and each other, like, just in RP, but the day we just rolled, the Ganin exams would have been after all of that. Like, any of the teacher shit you would have imagined you guys would have went through, working on the specific jutsus, feats, stats, or relationships you were working with. But after the Ganin exams, school year's over, the class just, like, people run out, people are throwing shit in the air, you know? And it's a chaotic scene as you guys are left standing there, looking back at the school, looking at each other with like some smiles nodding your head, you know, for the academy days. And, you know, you'll be back as Genin, organized in teams of 3 under a personal sensei, and you'll undertake your final year before the Genin exams. Or the Chunin exams, rather. But, I was essentially thinking we could, like, while we're all in a room, anything you're willing to discuss, we could go over some light player plans, and then I'm gonna dip out for a little bit. If that's chill. Okay. Okay. Well, here's what I was thinking. What I have to do is get your guys' first unique jutsu written down on a piece. Like, I'm actually going to write down your guys' player plot points to begin your Genin year. Before I dip off here, I got all your names written down, hash marks that. But for the unique jutsu, I have to talk to you all personally. Write down your first unique jutsu. Judge the strength, difficulty, all that noise, and then determine it from at least a year to the maximum. Whatever the weakest one would be considered to the strongest from RP points and from just statistical range, and then find a median between that, and then, you know, decide where people would get it from. But it's definitely at least a year. Like, the last year you guys just put in as academy students is kind of like, you know, just learning about it, and then, like, learning to summon chakra and do all that shit, you know.
Dude, I fucking left and forgot to pay
Like,
for
you'll
my food
probably
again.
have it as a Genin, kind of like Naruto with Rasengan. What's up, Jace? My bad. Yeah, my girl came in. She was just like blowing up. I'm like, yo. But yeah, no. Do you guys have any, I guess more or less after getting your headband, after ending the day of the getting exams, after a 9-month kind of just basic every day, nothing's happening to you, nothing's showing up in the darkness, you guys are just living, probably hit me up personally, with your squad or yourself, just tell me some shit that had happened. I can like write that down, we can make a note of it. But how would you want to start your Genin year? So here's how it works. Essentially, I'm going to write up all the kids in the class, which are on this NPC name list I have, plus writing down all the players. We're going to go through judging if they're like, you know, the attack specialist or sensory type, try to pair up potential teams. And then I'm going to look at like the best strengths between them and do that after doing like, you know, a few probability rolls. Like let's just see for lulz. And then if you guys have a problem with the team you've been placed on, like after I kind of look at it and determine, you know, kids in the class, or like who would they really fucking pick? Like who for real should be in a fucking team for success, dude, despite everything. You know, powers working together, pluses, minuses. And yeah, you guys can do what they did in Boruto and submit a request for your team to be changed, your master to be changed. Or yeah, that's essentially how you get a master or a different team. Nah, there's a break, man. There's like a summer and shit. Yeah, he has to head back with Kashikoi and fucking Kohaku. Unless he's a team sensei. I mean, would you take it for the next year being your sensei? Alright, I'll make note of that. There you go, bro. He's just like, you'll have to find 2 other members, and then we'll submit a request. But yeah, dude. So you're gonna work towards Yakuzu being your sensei. None of you guys have been organized into squads yet. Yeah, like this is the summer before, you know, that year starts. Is that canon? Yeah, but is that Academy with Genin now? Because Academy student and Genin are different ranks, bro. Let me hit the Google, bro. Yup. Alright, I gotta look up this failed shinobi thing. gonna write down Sam has potential team picks for request. Yugigara. So wait, you said it's U tier and Yami? Yeah, man, that counts Flash, man.
You almost done? For real this time?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Let me re-roll the roll 20 room, because that's gonna be a high charisma check for Yama, bro. As you've had only some combat fights against her, you kind of defended V when V was like, you know, going on her and shit, like she's seen you guys kicking it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a high charisma, bro. Alright, man, roll them dice. Roll them dice. Like, Flash being on her team, I can see that. She got the 3 as well, bro. Re-rolls. Yeah, bro. She says, you know, like, I'm already supposed to be on a team with either Kiba, Jin, or Raibu. But, you drive a convincing offer. If you talk to them, like, all 3 of them are fighting for me to be on a team. Like, Jin and, you know, the other dude wants me on a team, or Raibu wants me on a team with somebody else. You're gonna probably have to talk to them. Potentially fight some of them, because they've been literally fighting. Because I'm one of the only healers besides who are here. V might take up healing. But yeah, there's like only 1 or 2 other healers in the class. Well, here's the thing, dude. Like, even with the 20, dude, like, you've only seen her once. Like, this is more or less something her and at least the 2 other people. No, I feel it's just like her and her 2 other friends been hanging out like all year to imply they're probably like a team, you know. So convincing Yama, you've at least convinced her that, like, if you can get the other people's approval. So you don't have to get past her now. Yeah, I'm thinking you might not be able to be on an official team. Yeah, Kohaku looks at you and says, you know, I was your teacher until you passed the fucking thing, so I'm still your teacher, I guess. Like, I'm stuck here for another year. Yeah, man. But yeah, now essentially imagine, you know, you guys leave the classroom, you all wave off to each other, and you guys go to the respective spots where you're going to begin the summer before, you know, you're getting near. I'll determine potential teams. Well, there'll be like a summit midsummer. It'll be like, you know, come check it out if you're interested. If not, you could wait till the school year to find out. So I'll do potential teams. I'll hit you guys up individually or in any groups you want to be in. If you guys want to form a team like you would tier. But yeah, no, I got you guys. I'm about to head off. I got like some dishes to do and shit. I'm about to eat. Word. But yeah, dude. Anybody that failed the getting exam, bro, like fucking fight some people, bro.